Now Dilpreet from Beaumont is going to explain a little bit more about her very impressive project.
Okay, so basically this is just a lot of bubble solution mixed with water, and we've been trying to get people to stand in there and see if we can cover them completely with the balloon.
How long have you been working on this project?
2 months or something. 2 months, I think.
And what do you think about it? What has it taught you?
How to make bubbles.
Now Isaiah, Lewis, Ryan, and Austin from Harmony Science Academy Houston High are going to explain a little bit more about how this very cool robot works.
Okay, so basically this robot was entered in our school's FTC competition, and as you can see here we have an arm, and this arm basically we use it to climb a ramp that is in our competition in order to score points. So this arm extends with a tape measuring system as we have here, and it also can detract so that way it can pull our robot and lift its robot's weight, with also using the counterweight of its having its tank wheels in factor, and also having all the weight that's distributed in the front of the robot. And basically in this competition we actually started out as a new team for our school, so this was our first year doing this actual robotics competition, and we actually grew a lot. We had a couple of obstacles in our way, but throughout teamwork and our team's great enthusiasm we were able to overcome those obstacles, and basically we made it to 6th place out of 47 teams in our regionals district competition.
So this competition was mainly about, obviously scoring points. So first we have what this arm does basically is there's a bar on a ramp, and what do? We extend the arm to where it can hook onto the ramp. That's why this is kind of curved. This metal part is curved right here. And then what we do, these tanks have pretty good traction, which is why these little rubber parts right here. And so when you're going up the ramp, it'll make sure that the robot won't slide down. And so then when this retracts back into the measure into the tape, it'll pull itself up so it can climb for higher points, because the higher you go, the more points you'll score.
Okay, so on the programming side, we use something called a software called MIT, or App Inventor. So what we basically did was I personally centralized our core programming to these two motors so we can propel and move at a high speed in order to score the most points. Then I used the D-pad on the controller for ease of movement on the claw to be able to climb, and for our drivers to be able to do the most that they can and score the most that they can. So with that, the programming was pretty difficult because our modules are kind of old and they can mess up sometimes, so it's really frustrating when you see it happen. But I think that the programming part has taught me actually how to program. So that's what I really liked about programming.
I'm very impressed by how well all you boys speak, you young men speak. So tell me, you guys are a part of the VIP presentations at our school. We basically present to very prestigious people from all across the country and the world. How has this helped you prepare and increase your social skills?
So basically every time we go to a competition there's this one saying that everybody abides by. It's called gracious professionalism, and that's basically we get out there with a good attitude. We're very confident whenever we speak to the judges and everybody, and it helps us to speak more in front of a wide audience and basically get our word out there, and it helps us to talk about what we know and explain it to everybody else. So as she said, whenever the visitors come to our school, we basically demonstrate and talk to them about our mathematical side, our programming side. We talk about what we went through, and then we also have some other cool things at our school too that we also talk to them about. And basically we just talk about the great times that we've had with creating this robot and all the obstacles that we have overcome.